Welcome back, children. We are with the last session of the chapter Data Visualization, and we are continuing with the topic histogram. In the last class, I remember I showed you 2-3 examples of histogram, and that was actually having a real story behind it. Like you are plotting from a bank, like the waiting time of the customers in a bank was shown, and then the age of the people living in a ward was shown. Like that, different plotting was shown. Now suppose if a plotting is not done on the basis of any such stories or any such background data, you just have a list of numbers here. See, here I'm having a list 23 and 99, randomly picked up some numbers, and num underscore bins, that is I am giving our frequency instead of specifying a list of values like 10, 20, 30, 40 and all. I'm just giving 5, and then introducing with your hist the two arguments x and num bins, three optional arguments, face color to get the the color for that particular plot, alpha, remember, to find out how much is the width required, and edge color, that is it actually separates one bar with another. So far you never saw that, it was all together, isn't it? Now if I run this program, yeah, this is it. Now what did you make out? Let me just minimize this so it will come properly over here. I have given x lowest value, you see 23, and the highest value you see 99. So there is no bins value, or there is no list of value for bins. The value is given as 5. So altogether 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the range of values is being distributed as 5. Now how exactly the range is taken? If you look at closely into your x-axis, it is plotted from 20 to 100. Why? Because the starting point is from 23 and the last highest value is here with 99. Here no other smaller values are there other than 23. See, but 20 is not the starting point. So it started from 23 and it's specifically distributed evenly with the kind of values you got. See, 23. If I am not wrong, it is now 38. Correct? Then 38 to 53. 53 to 68. 68 to 69, you see. Then 69 to 83. 83 to say maybe 99. The difference if you take with these values which I just set, it will be always same. I think it is 15, right? So that you can check it out. So what I wanted to tell you is that if a question comes like this, that plot a histogram with the number of values given and the bin as 5, you have to just plot it like this way, and the rest the Python's coding will do. So the plotting is done automatically by the Python histogram, and that is one peculiarity of this. Now see, if you wanted to seriously take a range, see, there are two people who is falling in the two people means two values who are falling in the range between 23 and 38. Another two people between the values 38 and 53. Another two people between the range 53 and 68. And one person or one value between this 70, not 70, 68 and 83. And there are three values between this range that you can check it out by yourself if I am not right or wrong. So still it is satisfying what we told in the beginning, that is the range is specifying, and always the x-axis finds out the bin and the y-axis always finds out the frequency. But here the bin is not specified, it is automatically coming, and the 5 specifies the number of bar frames. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the edge color is given as G. See, so the edge is shown. That is why we are able to find out. If the edge was not shown, I couldn't, or I was not able to, I would not have been able to complete the explanation properly like the way I showed here. I was not able to mark here. See, 23 to 43, sorry, 23 to 38 if I marked, or if I'm able to find out, this is because I have an edge color, correct? That is why I had put an edge color over here. So I hope your hist 1 is clear. Now let's move on to hist 2. Histo is not very important. Just thought of showing it to you, that's all. Because random is not a function which we studied in 11th standard. It randomly selects a list of values from this and put it into y. So y, when is given as the hist x-axis, the number of values or the number of floats which is going to come is definitely 10 from the range of values which you already have here. So let's see how is it happening. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It just took the values ranging from something like, see, minus 2, no, minus something, can't specify it properly. Okay, from minus 3 to 3. Something like that is specifying. So, random, I didn't have any kind of, key observation towards this because a proper question cannot be formed from here. But still can show a beautiful histogram with that. That is why I just showed you. So, you will try to change the, number. That means which one? This one. And let's see. Okay, any number. I'm just running in front of you so that you can see the difference. There is a small difference, see. So the range of value changes like this. Just to show you an example of different kinds of histogram, I took this. So I hope it is okay. So no specific explanation. One example of histogram with random, if they ask sometimes, then you can think about this. But then I have more in the hand with random which you have learned. Okay. Alright, I'll go there first and then I'll come back to this program. Yes, this is what I have in my hand. See? Random dot randed, that starting from 1, 100, 5. So, 5 different values, any values will be created, correct? No? You know that. From where? From your randed. And bin is given as 20, okay? And see how is it coming, okay? We cannot specifically say. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is there. You give edge color, you will understand. Okay, edge color I am giving. Edge color equal to say B or R, red. Okay, so we will see now what is happening. See, again that style changes. It was some other kind of bars because it's randomly selecting. Suppose I give here and then you run the program. See, so the range is like this. So this also can be taken as an example. Suppose if they say create an histogram with random. So any of the previous example or this example can be taken. So 20 will be given there. Now 20 because 20 values are taken from random. Next color to find out how many are there. So some values are between that. See, 0 to maybe, see, we can't specifically say 0 to 5 or 0 to 6, 1 to 6, correct? That is how it is coming. So these, any of this example can taken up if only random function based questions are asked. So keep a track of this. Now this one which I was trying to show you and then I told after this I'll come back. This is done with the third argument. Now I will first run this without the third argument so you will have a better idea. Of course, edge color is also taken out. It's okay, let it be there. Now you know this how this is going to work, correct? Now I have a bins. This time it is not taken from a separate variable. I have put the value directly here as a second arguments list. The first value is 5, 10, 50. The same sections are coming here. So it is over. It's not a what we call a random set of values. It's having a sequence of values. Now let's run the program, okay? Okay, this is it. How is it coming? See? Okay. Between 0 and 10. Okay, 2 people. Correct? Then, sorry, one people. Then 2, 2, 2 in everywhere. And between this is again 1. So specifically given. Okay? Now I am back with that where I have it here. I have to put a comma here. Now you should tell me the difference. Okay, let me just minimize this. Now how does this working game? Okay, bin is the same 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. But your plotting is not done on the basis of that student. It's student's weight. So the third argument is considered. See, the first student's weight is 10. And then there are 2, isn't it? Coming in that range, 10, 10. See? Then it's here, you see the difference here. It's actually that particular student's weight is considered. So instead of normally taken as a frequency, how many students weight? See, 10, 10, 3, 19. So here you have that people who are between that range of 1 and 3, the last sections. Some people have a big weight, so it is going up. See, 20 to 25. See, and that way also you can specify it, but need not be clearly learning this, because the kind of histogram which is coming for your exam is the first three kind of examples, and then the random. This is because in one book I found that even using a third set of values you can plot it. So if I find better, what you call assignment based question on this only, we need to concentrate on this. Otherwise, it's totally fine. Now, again one more, which actually gives you an idea about stacked plotting of histogram. Here I have given random 100 comma, sorry, 1000 comma 3. 1000, you remember the last one? A number of values came from ranging from -3 to +3. Here the value will be ranged with a list with 3 different set of values will come. If you run, you will understand. So X is given, N bins is given as 30. So 30 different set of 3 set of values will come. Density 1 means that what you call the width. His type, you remember, bar. Stacked, this time came a new bar, argument equal to true. And label, that is, I'm going to give the label, just like you remember your stacked graph. I will run the program. Now this is it, just to show you the stacked histogram. This is not specified anywhere in the syllabus, but still, so that you get an idea about it. So if you wanted to create a stacked histogram, you need to do it with that random, which is not there in our 11th standard. Just put numbers ranging from 1000, that's enough, 1000 or 2000, and comma 3. If you give comma 4, 4 different stacked graph will come. So that's how it is. I have given the label properly. That is why the different colors came. Density, as you can see, that's the kind of width it is specified. And of course I have given there bin equal to 30. So if you count the smaller sections, you will understand. If you want, you can also give edge color. Not this one. The next example, that is the last example, edge color. You can give edge color also. So you can easily count it. Edge color equal to, it was okay, say red. Let's see if this works. So that's it, the last kind. Yeah, it worked. See, to show you very clear. So that's regarding your different histogram. Remember, the first 3 examples are more perfect one. Using random also I have shown you stacked histogram, and that the 3 argument with weight and students name, number and all is just showing to make you that can also be done. So let's complete this session. We had actually pie chart and all, but now since the syllabus has reduced, it has come to an end. So that's the last session of data visualization. So basically from data visualization, you need to learn only 3, that is line, bar and your corresponding histogram. Now something which I never showed you is how to save. Now you might be wondering what is this and all, isn't it? Now this is back to previous view, the old view, and this is for the next view like that, and this is just to zoom and all. So many options are there, configuration and all is there, but we don't want to use all this. Reset original view after setting a change. I can only, or I want you to just say, understand how to say. So suppose your project also is going to be changed a little bit. No more data connection or database connectivity is there. So it will be based on a data frame and a graph, how to plot it. So using our data frame, you already saw how to plot your bar graph. I can even show you with examples with the histogram that can be done with your assignments. So when you wanted to save a graph, you need to click here and see somewhere. See, I already have in my desktop one area called as IP, and under that data visualization. So it is portable network graphics, PNG. It is saving in that type, and I can say the graph 1. That's it. So this is saved there, and if I'm closing this and I'm going back to my that place from my desktop, I take my IP and then I take, see, my graph is automatically saved. Till now whatever I have done was not saved anywhere, but this is done. Understood? So you can save your graphs also. So concentrate more on your bar and your line properly, and then come to your histogram, and whatever doubts you have, you tell me very clearly. Once again, you finished your data visualization chapter. Thank you.